I assume that's what he said. I assume
He's
the way he's talking, a dot's a good thing.
It is.
What does that mean?
He's dotting the I. It just every time it's bam. Oh, right, perfect. You put the I right in the. He's just throwing dots. It hits me wherever I want. I mean, that's a new one to me, but I'm guessing that's what he means by that. But
you mean like the dot he threw to Hill against the Bills that Hill dropped? That may not be a good thing because that was a dot and he dropped it.
That's okay. It was a dot and he liked it. I mean, he'll like it. He'll want more of those throws. He just got to hope he'll catch it next time. But yes, that's a new one. And I don't know, Mike. I mean, hey, I'll like lean on something you said all year long, and that's where I like think the game is very interesting. Because, of course, I think the Bucs can win. But you've always talked about, and this is your spaghetti and meatballs gut here, but when the Chiefs, when you get their full attention, and we saw like the Bills kind of had their full attention, and you went, oh, well, it was really strong all the way through, all phases of the game, really, other than, their early miscue on the punt return. I just worry that happens this week. That they're that special. Hey, basically a 15-1 football team. Yeah, 14-2 because they didn't play at the end of the year. It's Mahomes. I think the Brady thing would have his extra attention this week to make sure he's throwing lots of dots and things like that. I just wonder if we're going to see like the ultimate Chiefs this week. That's where, the team that we've seen where we go, oh, they're going to blow this team out, and then they mess up a play here and there and they don't blow them out. I just wonder if now Super Bowl, if they can maybe capitalize on all those momentum things and actually put a stranglehold on a team like for real for the first time all year.
Well, but it doesn't have to be the playoffs to get the Chiefs' full attention.
No, it doesn't.
And part of me wonders how much of Week 12, when they ran up the 17-0 lead, was a product of getting the Chiefs' full attention.
Right.
Now, it got closer in the second half. That was not your typical Chiefs. They let their foot off the gas. The Buccaneers adjusted. But we may have already seen full focus Chiefs against the Buccaneers because part of me thinks, oh, God, if they did that to them in the regular season, what are they going to do to them in the Super Bowl? But it's just I think that Brady-Mahomes thing is always going to be a factor when those two cross paths, especially now that they're in different conferences. And Mahomes may have entered that game against Brady thinking quite justifiably, this is the last time I'm ever going to play this guy because 4 years from now, he's going to be gone. So this is it. This is my last chance to beat Brady. Let's go beat Brady. So the more I'm talking myself into this, I think we saw full focus Chiefs Week 12.
Right.
That would have been a game for Mahomes to distinguish himself from the other games where it's just random team that is frothing at the mouth to beat the Chiefs and say, hey, we beat the best team in football. So that part of it is very it's concerning to me.
Yeah.
As you'll see when we make our picks. That's my big caveat.
I get you.
That the Chiefs have the capacity to blow any team off the field.
Right.
If they could, we said this time and again, if they could ever put, that offense especially, if they could ever put four full quarters together of the efficiency that we see from time to time, if they could sustain that for 60 minutes, they would blow out everyone that they face.
Yeah, no, that's where, and again, like you're kind of just laid out, it was very close to being that. It was 17-0. It was 1st and goal on the 8-yard line. Mahomes kind of lost sight of Shaq Barrett and got hit and fumbled. I mean, it's rare. You don't really ever see that. It was like almost shocking watching it back. But so there's that moment where you're going, hey, listen, the emotions of the game are high. Everything's intense here. And Kansas City's having their way in every moment of the football game at that point. And that's what does scare me a little bit. There's no doubt about that. Games 27-10, we've talked about that too. Misses McCole Hardman on a throw where he hits it 999 times out of 1,000. It's a wide open, walk-in 80-yard touchdown, and they miss it. So those are the things that do scare me too, Mike. I'm with you. It just seems like every year, or there's so many times during the year, the Chiefs do stuff like that. We're about to blow you out and it's over, and we fumble or, we drop a pass. Like we saw it in the Dolphins game. There's a few other games throughout the year where you go, they're going to blow them out, and then they let a team hang around, and that's where it's going to be fun to watch on Sunday.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.